This is TWiT.
I recently got a Proxmark Easy. I think it's actually right here.
Wait a minute. What is going on? I don't know what that is.
To clone my work ID card, if you're our building security department, don't listen to this. To clone my work ID card, and I put it on this ring. So now all I have to do to get into my work is just tap the ring. It's very fun.
You have a magic ring?
I do. The magic ring.
The magic ring. Magic Mi Fare 1K. So, okay, here's another example. I bought something like this on Kickstarter years ago. Did
it ever arrive?
It came, but it never did anything. But it was the same idea, right? So this has an RFID chip in it, and it's got this My Fair 1K Magic Gen 2 chip, which I guess is reprogrammable.
Yeah, so it has two different chips in it. They're reprogrammable. You use this thing. It's kind of like a sniffer. Oh, I need to hold it up. You use this thing. You connect it to your computer and put your ID on it. You scan for the correct frequency. Copy most of these chips are, I didn't realize, very insecure. They're just like 9 numbers. You copy those 9 numbers over to this.
Clear.
And it works.
Okay. But you can only do one thing with it, or 2 things if it's got 2 chips, right?
2 things, yeah.
So that ring can let you into work, but nothing else.
And I mean, if I lived in a fancy building where I had to have a key fob, it would work for that. If I had a garage, you could, put your garage door clicker.
Could I do my car key fob on that?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It depends what sort of the chip is. The one thing I know you can't do on these yet is payments.
Right.
You can already open your car with your phone anyway, Leo.
Yeah, but it's unreliable. I've ended up, a lot of Fords have keypads on the door. I've ended up just using that. And I just, you have to look around, make sure nobody's getting your number as they get in the car. But
I'd be worried that it'd wear out the keys and then somebody could just get in my car by looking at it.
Oh, I didn't even think of that. Oh, yeah, because I don't ever wash my car, so there's definitely marks in the dust. But what I mostly worry about is if it doesn't work, and one time it didn't. And then you're really out of luck. It's like, I can't do anything. I can't get in my car. So this does 125 kilohertz work badges, key fobs, and access cards. So they have to be on that.
And the little device is called a Proxmark 3 Easy.
So you need the reader too, so you can get that as well.
And even for someone, I don't code, but I had to learn some basics for this, and it was really easy.
186
online
bucks.
Walkthrough.
186.84 for both the reader and the kit.
Yeah.
I don't know if you need
the access kit, but I use the Proxmark 3. I am living in the future. The other day I did it, and there were some other people in the elevator, and they were all fancy businessmen in their suits, and they were like, "Oh my God, what is that?" I was like,
how do you do it? Is there a little show offy like you go?
I had to twist a little bit to get in the right side, and I was like, just a wave, and then I tap it, It's much better than getting your card out of your wallet, I'll tell you that. Wow.
We've all learned something today. Maybe not everybody, but I have Dangerous Things magic rings.
I know. I'm about a year away from getting a chip implanted in my thumb.
I know. Why not just get a chip?
Because then I'm like, there's going to be a better chip.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
What am I going to do with the old chip?
Well, you just take it out.
There'll always be a better chip. That's my worry.
It's like the USB-C
the same thing with the USB-C.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's like I can't, go in on one.
So this is what I mean. We're kind of gradually creeping up on Horizon New West. We're gradually creeping up.
I mean, you need to learn a bit more about what happens at the end of that game before you make it. But I mean, yes.
Well,
for those who know,
it's the 31st century, so we got a little time. But for somebody as old as me who's watched this go from a Timex Sinclair to magic rings from Dangerous Things, I'm kind of living in a magical future. And do you think it's accelerating? Do you feel like it's accelerating?
Certainly.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I think that probably whatever the technology powering this is only going to get smaller and more efficient, assuming we don't continue to have cascading supply chain issues.
Well, that is true.
Probably going to get, easier to get.
That's the other thing we're learning is that we're living on the very tip of a house of cards, tottering.
We're living in the Millennium Tower, and we're sinking into garbage, but only one side.
But if we make it, it's going to be great. But it's possible it's going to collapse in a heap.